700 club. You can't even get in. Like, what? I had a subscription with Audible for a year, y'all, and I didn't even know it. And I collected points. What's up, you guys? Let me just zoom out a little bit. There we go. Now we're better. What's up, you guys? I'm back with another video, guys. I'm so excited to come back. You guys know I love making content, so I'm excited to make this video for today. Most of you guys know me as MJ on this channel, and pretty much my content focuses on lifestyle and self-improvement. So if you like content like this, please make sure you, of course, support my channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. So this month we're going to really focus on our April reset, and I have really enjoyed this journey. I just started. I know it's fairly new for me, but I'm excited. I like what I've been doing as far as the month of March. I feel like a lot of things are eye-openers for me, as far as like my finances, how I've been spending my money, what I've been investing into, and also just kind of helping me stay on task and just kind of accomplishing some of these small goals. I've been on a couple of apartment tours, and it's helped me to kind of figure out where my price budget is. I definitely had to increase my price budget a little bit, but not too much. I also have found an apartment that I did put money down on, but you know, it's still up in the air. Like, I haven't signed off on the lease, so it's still very much up in the air of where I'm going to reside. So I didn't even realize it, you guys, but I spend a lot of money on expenses, like self-care. Like, I have taken self-care to another level. I spend a good coin on just me, and I noticed that, and I'll talk about that later as we get into like the finances and the budgeting and stuff, but I spend a lot of money on that, and that was kind of an eye-opener. And I really will say that I didn't do well in my budgeting. I think I definitely overspent, but I didn't really prepare for it, honestly. I don't think I really sat down and broke down the numbers of how much I want to spend as far as my budget. So I will say that I kind of messed up on that. So guys, I don't know if I told you, but I started reading this book by Portia Williams, The Pursuit of Portia, and you guys, this book is so good. I love Housewives of Atlanta. Like, it's my thing. Don't blame me, you guys. I'm obsessed, okay? And just to get to know Portia even more was just more enlightening. Like, a lot of her experiences in life I felt was like relatable in a sense of just making some poor decisions and just really like not valuing yourself as a full woman, and just going through these ups and downs of just like trying to discover your womanhood, understand who you are, where you want to go, who do you want to embody and be. And I just felt like she has such a great story, and I feel like it's such a good read. This was definitely my read for the month of March, and I'm so happy I got this book, guys. It was so good. So if you are in the pursuit of looking for a good book, this is definitely one. One of my things was that I wanted to find a chiropractor. I didn't do that. I haven't done that yet, which I really need to. Instead, I found a dentist. And I'm happy though. I'm super happy that I have you know, found a dentist office that I really like and stuff like that. So now I can like start working on some of my dental work and stuff like that. But that is going to be definitely an expense for April. Working out, I am not even gonna lie to you, I did not work out that well. I think I worked out once a week, and the goal was supposed to be 3 times a week. Definitely didn't do that. Career, I definitely said create my exit plan. You guys know, and if you don't know, I'm in the process of creating my exit plan, and my exit plan is just pretty much what I plan on doing once I leave my job and how I'm gonna leave my job. You guys know I work as a full-time teacher, and I like teaching. I mean, it has its pros and its cons. I just feel like after this pandemic and just going back into this classroom, there's a lot of things that I'm just not really feeling at all. Like, I'm just not connected to it. I just don't feel like I have that passion, and I just really don't want to, I don't want to not be like, how do you say it? I don't want to show up and not be my full self. I don't want to show up and not give my 100%. I am going to try to push forward when it comes to my health. I'm going to try to incorporate more things when it comes to my health, like taking my vitamins on a daily, changing up coffee and drinking more like stuff that's better for me, because coffee is really not good for me. Like, as much as I like coffee, sometimes I'm not even a huge coffee person. The reason why I drink coffee is because I am so tired when I wake up every day going to work that I need to drink something to keep me up. And I just noticed that I don't really want to drink coffee as much. I don't think it really benefits me other than keeping me wired, but then it makes me crash. I don't know. So I feel like I'm going to change that up and, you know, get into something else. I don't know what exactly yet, but so good. I love me some tropical smoothie. This stuff had got me in trouble this month in March. I went to tropical smoothie too much, okay? Too much. So one thing that I noticed in my breakdown, like once I put all my expenses in for March and what I spend it on and stuff like that, I realized I did really well, and I wasn't surprised because I could see it in my bank account. Pretty much I could see that I'm saving so much money and I'm putting my money into the right places. Now, is it going to be like this forever? I don't think so. I think like I'm definitely gonna fluctuate with expenses, like overspending or saving. Right now I'm just trying to stack as much money as I can because you guys know I'm about to move into my apartment, and I just want to make sure that I have enough money just to maintain myself and stuff like that. That's why I have invested so much into my savings and in my investments. If you guys don't know, I'm not like a financial advisor. Like I don't, you know, like I struggle just like the next person. But one thing I have done is put my money into some stocks, which has given me some returns and stuff like that. And not only saving, not only just investing, but again saving, putting some money away every paycheck. Honestly, I've put enough away. If you look on my last video of my March reset, you guys saw that I had put money into my emergency fund. So I did the same thing again. My emergency fund is completely done, so I don't even put money in my emergency fund anymore. I just put it strictly into my savings, and then I'm creating another account for my car because I want to get another car. I'm kind of nervous about it because again, my expenses are so low with like some of my bills that I don't know if I really want to add on a car note. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, like I don't want a car note, but I don't want to, you know, get into any hiccups when it comes to my car either. So that is still up for debate of when I'm getting my car, but I want to save enough money so by the time I even get a car, I don't even have to worry about it. I could just put money down on my down payment. Way too high. Like, you guys, you don't understand. Your girl is, I spend a lot of money on myself. Like, I spend too much money on myself, and it's not even like only nails and stuff like that. My nails and stuff it's a little up there. I definitely spend over $100 a month on my nails, but I only get my nails done once a month. But that's not the real issue. The real issue is the food. Like, I spent way too much money on food. Like, and I'm not even dining in at restaurants. I'm talking about, this is drive-through issues. Like, I didn't realize how much I go to McDonald's for breakfast. Now, y'all, their oatmeal and coffee it just does something to me every morning, and I realized I spent way too much money on McDonald's breakfast. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I have to cut down. I'm gonna have to give myself a big girl budget, but I gotta calm down. I did notice as well was my subscription. I spent so much money on like random subscriptions that I didn't even know that was still connected. Like, I had a subscription with Audible. Like, what? I had a subscription with Audible for a year, y'all, and I didn't even know it. And I collected points. So I got a whole book, right? And I don't even need to buy books, like, because I have free books. Because with Audible, when you make a certain amount of like a certain amount of how did I say it? I think it's, you get points after being a member for so long. You get like points. I got 15 points, y'all. So you know I've been with them for years at this point, and I could get free books. So I'm happy about that, that now I could get more books to read, but at what expense, you know? Anyways, so that's one thing I had with Audible, is that, you know, I got some free books, but not really because I paid for it. So Audible was on my subscription, and then I found out that I have a music, like no copyright music subscription with this like app or whatever, because you know, you guys know I do YouTube and stuff. And so they were on my thing too, like taking money out of my freaking card every month. So I just canceled both of them. I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, because I'm not using it every month. I just use it once in a while. So I stopped with that. I have big girl bills, and so I gotta learn how to like reduce those expenses so I can pay my bills. Your girl is now in the 700 club. I'm in the 700 club. You can't even get in. No, I'm in the 700 club, and I'm so happy about it. I just got 700. I think I'm at 701 on my credit score, and I just feel so good. I've never, like, guys, as early as I learned about credit was like, as quick I was like at the bottom. I had been in the 500s for years. Yo, I was in the 500s with my credit score, to the point that I didn't even care. I was like, well, I'm not using my credit anytime soon. Like, I just didn't care, because I was just like, it's low, it's always been low, and it's, what can I do about it? I always act like I couldn't do anything about it. But lucky enough, I just did one thing, and that was pretty much keeping my credit card on auto pay. And I did that for years, until I could just pay down my whole debt. And now that my debt is completely down, y'all, like, you don't understand how good it feels to get rid of like $8,000 debt, $10,000 debt. Like, it feels good, you know? And now my credit score is in the 700s, and I'm just like, wow. It just shocks me, because I wasn't ready for it. Like, I really wasn't ready for it. So that is that. Alright guys, let's get into the month of April. I almost forgot to show you guys what the quote is for this month. Bring your best to the moment. Okay, bring your best to the moment, from Angela Bassett. Like I said before, this is my planner. You guys know I got this from Marshalls for like $9.99. If you don't have a planner, y'all, go get a planner. You need one. You definitely need one. I'm gonna hold my camera and kind of just like walk you guys through my agenda. So I put my notes up here for my content, my personal and my career. If you looked at my March reset, then you know I always break it down into these 3 little categories. So for the month of April, I want to make sure my content is posted every Tuesdays and Thursdays here on YouTube. And for my personal is, I want to make sure that I find a place to work out in. You guys, it has been a real struggle for me in working out. So I definitely want to incorporate working out, finding a new hobby, if it's swimming, if it's dancing, if it's just something that gives me some type of activity. That's what I want to get into in the month of April. And then as far as my career is concerned, you guys know that I'm kind of in between of like creating my exit plan and stuff like that. But while I'm in the process of that, I'm still applying for other jobs, and I'm still considering if I want to work this summer. I'm not really sure. So things to do. So for this month, I want to find a new book. I actually want to finish up my book, which is The Pursuit of Portia. I think I only have a few chapters left, so I want to finish that book and then start reading a new book. And then again, making sure I post for my content. I have to start paying down my medical bill. So I have a medical bill that I have for this year. Like, I don't know, something hit my account. So I got to make sure I start paying down my medical bill. And then I want to start working out at least twice a week. It doesn't have to be 3 times a week. I even went as low as twice a week. And I'm currently right now detoxing. Again, I posted, and one thing that I love about this is that I'm just writing this out on my calendar. I'm just circling the days that are the most important to me. I also have therapy on Wednesday, so I didn't put any highlight to that, but I am going to make sure I post and stuff like that. And then I just wrote this cute little quote that says queen energy. You know, that's what I'm going for moving forward. Is just, I want to enjoy my life. I don't want hard life. I want soft life. Also, I wrote, you can have what you deserve. Just believe and work hard. All right, so this is the calendar, and it's very much repetitive, so you're gonna see the same thing repeating over and over. But one thing I wrote is, are you gonna work this summer? I wrote that down because I'm asking myself this question because I really don't know. So again, I'm posting every Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube, and I just wrote out what I want to do starting Monday, because my thing is I'm going to be off this whole week. I have spring break from work, so I want to make sure I incorporate a lot of things that I can do during this week of April, because I want to make sure that I'm doing content. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, and I always go grocery shopping on Thursday because you guys know how I feel about the grocery store. It's way too packed, so I'd rather just go on Thursday to go food shopping. And then of course I have my therapy at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. So that's pretty much what my calendar has. Nothing too crazy. Again, I'm gonna work out twice a week, most likely Mondays and Fridays, and I might do a workout on Sunday. So that's pretty much how my month is going to look. I always add on. I don't always complete my month because it's hard to complete a whole month. Things happen and things change, so I will be adding like different things to my calendar as, you know, the weeks go by. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is my brainstorming. This is how I even come up with what I want to do for this month. I'm a firm believer. I think it's a teacher in me where I have to make sure I'm brainstorming before I even put any information down on my calendar. I always brainstorm, and what I do is break it up in personal, career, and content, because those are the things that usually matter to me the most. And again, I just jot down little side notes, and then I put that into my calendar how I want that to look. So this is just my brainstorming, how my thinking process is working. And yeah, so if you want to figure out how do I start planning, how do I really know what I want to do for the month of April or any month, start by brainstorming, create a diagram, and then just jot down things that pertain to that subtopic. And again, start planning. Like, planning is just what you desire to do. So I hope this was helpful. This was my April reset. You learn so much about me. No, honestly, I enjoy really doing these videos because these videos are actually helping me kind of stay on track with my own life, and I'm just happy about it because, guys, I'm telling you, I was a person who just was super disorganized, didn't have much financial understanding of anything, overspent, and literally was living life day by day. And just making these small steps have really like transformed my whole like financial situation, and it just feels good because I just never really thought I was ever going to be in a position where I could see this amount of money in my bank account and I can see like the growth, you know. So I feel really good. And if you haven't already, please invest into a planner, invest into a budget like template, invest into like using these financial apps like Mint, you know, Credit Karma, anything that you're using. Like, really start to put your finances together, because the worst thing you can do is be so scared about your finances that you don't do anything about it. And That's what I did for a really long time, and it bit me in the butt, and it took me a while, but I'm here now. So I'm telling you, because I've been there, don't just get your finances all the way to the bottom and just think that there's no way out of it. You can get out of your situation. You just have to be strategic, make a plan, and just figure out how you're going to get yourself out of this. So hopefully these videos are really helpful for you guys. Let me know if you like videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.